Western Spring Television. Ours it is.
Now, meet this kind of color. The whole thing will just the normal.
That's why she's the milk to my chocolate.
She the what?
The milk to
Get
my
on that
chocolate.
line, baby.
Make your chocolate.
Okay, it's another time to discuss issue. Good evening to you. Jokes aside, is the show. And my guys, we are ready. We are always ready. And discussions were going on. You know, say things guy be money scarce.
Please, I've stopped talking about that.
I've been going
scarce
through
money.
hell.
I don't want to talk about it anymore because the more I talk about it, the more it affects my esophagus. So I decided I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
It's the fact that people will not even get money these days. They shout, what is happening?
Go check all the protests where they happen.
No,
People
because
when go they fight there, they don't get money inside bank.
get money.
No, but whether you get money or not, one way or the other, it will
Yeah.
affect.
Affects you because person always give you money.
The way we
Because you know
cast
cash.
the emotion, I will talk about this
First-hand
scarcity.
experience.
How you say rich yourself? You
It's God's
were begging
grace.
for 500 the other time.
I
Must you bring
No,
up that
I'm not
one?
bringing. I'm just.
I feel your pain.
It's God's grace.
And waiting
Our
bad
land,
part, we say, nobody will answer.
You get.
No, I answered. I answered though.
You were
I answered though.
joking.
I only said that, you know, now asking for cash from anybody is like you say, please, can you borrow me your esophagus? And I can't give my esophagus. If I give my esophagus,
What will
I
I
will
do?
die. What will I use?
And
That's the way it
again,
is.
you cannot ask for people's help now because they're using their help.
Exactly.
Too much, can you
Help
know,
me with
Nobody
can you
has
help me? Be like,
cash.
I'm using my help. I need your help. I'm using it.
But there's a way out anyway. If you are going back home, I will lap you inside Koloko.
You're so
At least I don't provide.
All right, King Give, how are you today?
I'm fine, I'm good.
I like your coming out.
I like.
Like, Kide.
Yep.
Oh no. But you find past this kind of behavior now. Where did they play?
Actually, that was just my alter ego. I just added, just to walk up.
Oh no. Oh no.
She don't dey follow Emmanuel Joy the girl.
So what's up? How?
Everybody get their season.
Okay.
Now the season of these guys now, so I say make me to blend, make I see whether I
Exactly.
feel also one or two.
Normally. So how are you coping with the old
It's been
situation?
frustrating. See, it's been frustrating. When people, our fathers and our mothers say since they've been alive, they've never seen something
Since I was born.
like this. I'm not wondering in my own short life like this. Me experiencing this in this my short years that I have lived. But it's all good. One thing about Nigerians that I appreciate, although sometimes I feel we should not really let that be a part of us.
We should not imbibe such.
Exactly, it's the fact that we can adapt to anything and everything. We survive irrespective of the daunting challenges
cruise
and all
joy.
of that.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, look at what we're
That
going
makes
through.
me remember that
and
song.
you go on Twitter,
that
people are still
song?
cruising.
Sote, that song. Naja de lo, we know they fail lo. even though the country they way low, we still they say low. And everywhere that we still there.
Jamaica, the love doctor.
That's
I
it.
celebrate grace.
Thank you. I know celebrate Jamaica, not Grace. Grace now, another girl that was.
Some people get some kind of grace. So we say,
Okay, Jamaica, how are you today?
Well, I'm cool. Like I said earlier, I don't want to think about the issue of cash, Brai anymore. We move. They always find solution. We do transfer. And anywhere we want, come or go. If they know they collect transfer, we see it's down for our house.
babe self does cast for your
The
room.
only thing I just did
You
was
say what? Wait, please. Eve. You say what?
I say it affect her, the naira scarcity.
You
and
say
all
something
this.
scarce for your house.
I said, babes, it all
See,
scarce.
this is jokes
I
aside.
don't do all
Fear
those kind
not.
of things.
You
Anyway,
don't get money to transfer again. No transport fare to say pick up this.
The network even bad.
Awala me.
So, it all transfer. The ones where come sef now on credit.
Yes,
Aye.
we do transfer when the cash crunch issue is over.
Chocolate Cassie.
MC too much.
I like your cap.
Thank you.
And I like your shoe. Our advice to make you go find out Moses on.
What are you talking about?
That's the one where it did trick for.
I swear.
God, this season.
It has been so frustrating.
I
See,
understand.
2 days ago.
You think, na cause he hit fast.
You went to
Oh my God.
Yeah.
2 days ago, I went to a restaurant.
Huh?
After eating, I couldn't pay because there was no
They know they go restaurant around this time now. Why you go restaurant?
There was no network to transfer. I called my brother for him to send. He didn't have network. Called my best friend. She didn't have network.
And you don't eat finish.
And I'd already eaten.
How many plates you wash?
I had to beg the manager as well, fine girl
fine
now.
girl.
Just
Babe,
beg.
forget
Yeah,
you.
beg.
Did you drop your phone?
Shoe.
No, but I told him, okay, this is why I work, blah, 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 blah. He was like, okay, fine, no problem. When you get home, transfer. Yesterday, my lights finished prepaid. For me to do transfer to buy new lights, no
you were in
network.
darkness.
I was in darkness and there was light all around me.
Olua.
Yesterday when I was going home, church that gave me 500 naira now.
Yes, I know.
Now
that.
today call me
Wait.
now, I didn't have cash to
Your
call.
light. Is it the one you punch
Yes.
or the one
No,
you
the one you punch the token that they give
call
to
me
you.
now.
You be you they get token.
No,
I
you
don't know
will-
so you be distributor.
No, you will talk to me. There's a way I'll
I
tell
know.
you.
Now
Zaddy.
I know.
God
Now
wake
I know.
away where there seems to
It's
be
been
no
so
way.
crazy, literally.
Now, you will learn to use some other platform.
Yeah.
Like
Other platform.
Oh.
No advertising,
Not
just
your
leave it
regular
platform.
bank.
Yeah.
Other
They're
platform.
on other banking apps.
I use some other platform to
you mean
recharge.
Okay.
Then
advertising,
for,
we talk and
for
later.
that kind, what do they call 'em? That kind transfer. Same too.
I'm going to have to come to you to be
Like
clear with
once,
that
as you do now.
It's been
Bros,
so bad for me.
collect money for consultation.
It's been so bad.
Because
Like
if you want to go consult herbalist or Amadeo priest, you go collect money too. So collect money.
Nigeria has been showing me, and I honestly hope this can, just resolve as
Yeah, I
quickly as
know.
possible because it's not funny again.
This thing bring down your pride.
it's not funny again. Like I'm actually begging people for cash. It's not
If
funny
you see
anymore.
Cassie yesterday, you're like,
Cassie,
you're like, please.
Cassie, try to
please.
see me. Try to see me later. I'm going to give you some
I
cash.
can't look
It's not
and
like
tears don't
that.
come out from my eyes. I say, Cassie. He say, man.
Oh my
But
God.
it's fine. It's fine. My name is MC Too Much, and we are here to discuss a very serious issue as it concerns the workplace. Let's go on this short break, and we'll come back. It is still jokes aside. Welcome back to Jokes Aside. The guys are seated already. Let's see what we have today. In case you're just tuning in, Western Spring Television, Star Times, channel 190, TTT. So you get us every Tuesday, 8 p.m. as a time for Jokes Aside. So we'll be talking about particular issue, though some people are saying they have a lot of experience in it. Some people said, they're naive, they don't know anything about it. But I know it is an issue that has been and still is still what people do, even they will still do it again. It's an issue that I've experienced though,
Okay.
and I've read about it. I've seen people
That
indulge
means
in
you are
it.
experienced in it.
Yeah, somehow. So we're talking about office romance today. Everything that concerns office romance, where a situation where two colleagues in the same workplace, they're in love, or they are just trying to catch cruise. Depends on what they have in mind. So we'll be looking at it, how it affects the workplace, how it affects those that are indulging in it. Can give.
Why did you start with me? Like, I wasn't even expecting that.
I know,
at
I
all. I
know,
thought you were
right?
going to start with the experienced ones.
Who are the experienced?
No,
ones?
it's one, not
okay.
one.
Now,
Okay, you're talking about MC too much.
office romance.
Yes.
Can you indulge in it?
Personally,
Let's start from that first.
personally,
If you find a guy you like, you fall in love with, you know, will you want to, you know?
I kind of have a principle.
Like me now, if she likes me.
Shift.
Kai.
I kind of have a principle, and it's not like it's not a standard for anybody. It's just my personal principle that I'm not supposed to date someone in the same workplace as I am, in the same church as I am. I don't mean.
Okay, in the same church.
I don't mean. I mean in the same.
work
I don't mean
group in church.
Yeah, not group. Like
Like the
we
same
worship
parish.
the same parish. Yeah.
Okay.
We can be, it might be the same
One of in the
denomination
same
of a
house.
church, but not, definitely not. It can't be the same house. In fact, it can't be the same street.
Okay.
While I was in school, I said it can't be the same class. You know, someone once told me, then who do you want to date? Because all these things you are saying, then where do you want to
Angel.
find love? I know that you can find love anywhere.
So why did you have to make such a
Principle.
principle?
Yeah,
Do you have an experience? Something happened. You don't want to repeat itself again, or?
No. Not that I had a very bad experience about office romance or, you know, romance in the same street and all of that. But I just have this feeling that it will work out well. You know, you people see each other every day. There is no see finish go day. And when you see the person around other people, if you love the person genuinely, you tend to want to start to put one and one together to get you and say, oh, are you sure this girl does not want to be with my guy? Are you sure he's not interested
You'll
in
be
this
unnecessarily
girl?
protective.
And exactly, you want to be possessive, you want to be protective, you'll be jealous. So I felt there's no need for all of that. You can always get people from outside instead of you doing office, and particularly office romance. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all.
Do you also know that people got married from being colleagues, while some got sacked? You know, the guys. The experience I had, that those I've seen, it affect the guys the more. Something. In fact, there was one that they had to sack the guy.
We probably
Because
were got
he fought
interested
in
for
the office because
Okay.
of the lady.
It was not like the office was against office
No.
rules or
They were
print
actually
policy.
dating, not married. They
Okay.
were dating. And something happened with the lady and another person in the office. So the guy fought
For
for a
Onabia.
woman,
I will
for
tell you
his
my
woman.
I will tell you my experience on that.
And he was sacked.
Oh God.
That's one of the reasons.
You get
That's
why?
one of the reasons
Why
too.
some organizations, they have a principle that two staff cannot marry in the same
And,
place.
office policies like
You know, some persons get their wives from the office environment, and they will have to resign, or they'll discuss, okay, you resign, go get a job somewhere else. But do you know it can be fun? It can
What
be
can
very
be fun
interesting.
in there?
I will share a spirit, but before then, Cassie, if like I say Cassie never really see that guy where the tutorial kidney for office place.
Nah.
me.
But
Nah.
what if you find somebody attractive in your workplace? Will you de-attract yourself, or unattract yourself, or disattract yourself, or inattract
I
yourself?
know that's how this
It's not
is.
like I'm not. It's not like I've not, like, you know, been tempted before at certain workplaces, or like being asked out that I felt like, okay, maybe, but nah, it's a no for me, because I'm a very emotional person. Like, things get to me when I'm in a relationship. Things get to me real quick, and I'm working in a place where literally my emotions have to be in 100. As I'm here with you now, I cannot just bust out crying in the middle of this. I have to be.
You nearly did the other time when we were talking about the cash. I know you're emotional. Carry on.
So like, I can't have situations where, and normally in a relationship, it cannot be full of roses all the time. There'll definitely be times where you have disagreement, you have arguments, you have times where you're fighting so bad you're not talking to each other. I cannot now come into office and see you knowing that we're having issues. I cannot function properly being in the same space with that person. Like, I rather you're just away from me. I rather, you know, I'm at work, I can push you out of my head and focus on work. But how is it that I'm supposed to focus and you're here? Or maybe you're not the cameraman and you're setting my camera. And I'm looking at
Like
you
Seyi.
and we're having issues. Like, I cannot focus. It's just, you will tell my face, like the way I'll react, the way I'll talk, my vibe, you'll be able to tell that. So that is one of the major reasons why I cannot for any reason do office romance. Another one is that sometimes when you guys like maybe break up, you can't always tell how somebody would react after you guys break up. It might be that, okay, this person was matured and you dated, and then when you guys break up, he turns to this petty, vindictive person. I want to
you will now date another girl in the office.
not even that. I want to soil your name. I want to say certain things about you, or just, you know, wants to just make life miserable for you. I do not want to have to experience that. So that's one of the reasons. I've seen men do that, and I do not want. And then the third one is he could become obsessive. He could become obsessed. Okay, in this obsessed case, I've experienced it once, a long time ago, when I was doing. Let me not mention. So nobody.
So
I don't put two and two together. This is just, and it was very brief. Very brief. I wasn't like completely into it, so it didn't really affect me in that emotional state of mind, I can't say. But then he became obsessed, and I told him, okay, you know what, we have to cut it off. And he couldn't take it. He couldn't accept me saying I'm done. So it became a mess in the office situation, because people now knew that something was you get. I'm trying to enter into an office space, and you know it's all up, kneeling down, begging, making a scene. It was not making sense.
What about having a fling with
it's
colleague?
exciting, but I can't do it. Because office rumor.
It is exciting.
Yes, but I can't do it. It is an exciting thing.
Having a fling with a colleague.
Actually, I'm not one of my
like you explore.
I have a fantasy like that.
I love
that office thing where you like have this your gown. There's nothing underneath, and then you go to his office.
Whoa!
That is what they call Anakin.
So I do have that. I do have that fantasy, but I can't do it to somebody I'm working. It's more like maybe my boo would be working in a certain place and it's the Oga there. Then I'll go and visit him, and then we do our thing in his office real quick. But it cannot be. It can't be in a place where I'm working with him. It can't work. No matter how exciting it seems, I can't do that. So that is for me.
All right. The ladies, they've been speaking, and I believe we are going to change it now.
Yeah. Violence mode. I don't want peace. I want violence.
Do you know having to date somebody in your workplace sometimes will make the work interesting? You want to go to work to see that person.
We're not seeing you at all.
We are not staying together. I'm talking about dating. You stay in the same house.
We'll see after
now,
work.
when I remember that I'm going to see you at work today, it will give me joy. When I was 7.
Every day.
When I was 7.
There's nothing exciting
Wait
about
now. We're different from each other.
Yes.
When I was 7, as a core member, the school I served, there's this young lady, you know, very beautiful. You know, but she's married.
Ambulance.
And she's not married to you.
No,
Are you sabi?
we never date. Wait till one app will not be date.
Okay.
You understand? You know, knowing that if at the days of my CDS, I define way to everyone go the office, go the school, make I just day with her.
We're hoping.
You know, just make I day there.
But not that you guys were dating. You
No.
just
He had a crush.
I no get
He was crushing
mind
himself.
to date him. If anything go happen, I'm knocking, according to him. Because there was a girlfriend there. So I don't date 2 people. I won't. Well, when I was in the world, now
right.
let me explain. When I was in the world, I don't date 2 people. What I do is one dating, the other ones will just be around. No, dating is serious. If I'm dating you,
so you have
from
like multiple concubines, but one main chick.
So, as I was saying, I always want to be at work to see her. You know, she get these vibes. And me, you know, say, when I call as couple, I just give them my level as Edo boy now. I read it, they give, now the babe come, they like, how you doing? Have you done this? I say, yes. I don't want to feel like saying, me the trip. You ask her, but I can't do that trip. Even after work at times, I feel go as can't go out. You see, it is interesting, but it has its own downside.
Yeah.
Which
More. I feel more.
No. You cannot say more.
There's another more.
It depends on you.
Yeah.
Because I really want to go home and tell you about my day. I don't want you. I don't want you seeing
We are not
how my
staying
day was.
together.
No. Because if you're in the same workplace with me, you already know how my day went. So what is there to talk about
So
when we
if
get
you
home?
call, if we
Babe.
call and we want to, you know,
Like,
gist,
you
I'm
know-
like, so you
you-
know what happened? You were there now.
You
When
know,
so you were there now.
you
saw
know
it
who
now.
vexed me. You know what
No,
went
Jam-
wrong. You
Jam
know
Michael.
what's- Like no excitement.
Let's talk about office romance.
Well, office
Licking
romance to
lips.
me,
Licking lips.
like you said the other time, you said it can be so sweet. You know, when you meet a lady at work and such a lady can be your motivation. When
Yes.
she walks around you and you guys talk at night. I remember during the days of extra cool. We do extra cool at night. So tomorrow, what are you bringing for me? I'll bring so thing for you. Okay, all right. So,
So she was
what are you putting on? I would like to wear blue and so.
Jamaica.
Okay, I'll
my
wear
guy.
blue too. So we come together, we wear blue and
Oh my God.
like Bala blue. We come around. So we move. It was fun filled, but the only there are some disadvantages as well because you get one time you say this thing put me for trouble.
Okay.
The lady she had an issue with our boss on our own unit. I mean, I did not know anything. I just came for a meeting. Neither I came and said, Onie, that's the boyfriend. He has said, come. You are the one indulging your girlfriend. Your girlfriend insulted her boss. Said, I don't know. Shut up. When others are talking, you don't talk. Remove him from that unit where it was and take him to Suso unit. Sir, I don't know anything.
So
I
they're
don't know
going to
anything.
punish you because of
They
the
punished
girl.
me because of that girl.
for
Then
love.
two,
You're punished for love.
another disadvantage is there is that if you are a superior, ladies have this attitude of, you know, it's my guy. So there are times you tell her
You tend to
do
now want
something
to misbehave.
and she doesn't want to do it. When you now kill yourself, you can get like two ladies.
How you
When
go
they
get two
trip.
ladies?
When you get two ladies, when
Okay,
you date.
for the same place,
Yeah.
they not.
It happened.
Do they,
Get one year. It happened. One day stay my street, and we work in the same office.
How
The other one doesn't stay on my street. She comes around.
Okay.
If this one will work, this one we need to go to this one's office to work.
So
Once you enter this
how
one-
did you manage that situation? Because the one went on your street,
Let me
the one
tell
come
you how I
beat you.
managed it.
Talk to me.
When this one enters this one's office, this one will, no, you cannot sit there, please, excuse me. Stay like this. This one will come and report to me. Go and warn your girl. She didn't allow me to do this.
So they knew you were dating both of them.
Yes. And this one too will come around and say, Ginigo. When she came to my office the other time, I told her not to do. I had to call them. Sit down.
Ushe.
The boss
The
himself.
boss.
Give it to him.
Thank you very much. I told them, I said,
You
ladies,
not go.
I know
I
how
reckon
you
make you
got
give am
to
standing ovation.
You know how many men they do that
calm
kind
down,
thing?
learn.
Only 3 men. I've been able to do it. It's the number 4 I just heard now.
Oh my God.
Come off it.
Oh my God.
Continue.
I'm sweating right now. So I was like, ladies, I know how you got here. This is an office environment. We are here to work. If we come out here, if you like, we want to drag my goatee, drag them. If you want to drag my leg, drag them. Do anything you want to do. But once we are here to work, do your work. If you don't do your work, I'll be the one to recommend that you should be sacked.
And you did them.
Okay.
I told them
You
that.
get. You be.
Let me be the Oga now.
You be organ for
Yes,
the place.
both of
Work
them.
is work.
So immediately I told them that.
They
They
respect
adjusted.
themselves.
And everybody, you know, when this one comes around, this one, you do your work, I do my work, everybody works, and there's no problem. And on the street too, I told them, now me get my house. If I don't invite you, no come my house. No, everything in life has to do,
Wow.
you know, you
Now-
define,
set
you
rules
define,
and
yeah,
boundaries.
your
Now-
But
principles,
who
these
became
are
the
the
last
things.
one standing?
Do
I
you-
want to know. I'm interested. Which of the girls did you not date last? Like, the relationship lasted, or you dated both of them to a particular position and you just ended both and said, see, I'm not doing both of you again, and move on
Next
to the next.
round.
Both
next
crash.
At the same time.
No, not at the same time.
No, one last
One
past one.
lasted longer.
Small. Like, but actually, I don't do that anymore because I've done it. I've done it a lot in the past at various offices I've worked.
You've seen
I've dated
everything
people.
about office romance.
I did a lot. Even we don't inside office before.
Wow.
Yeah.
That office progress.
It progressed. The office progressed. Actually, you know, we had the chance to. Because we were looking at ourselves, we were like friends, and you know, she used to bring food to the office for me as friends. So, but we're already looking at ourselves like, this one, you. You're not serious. You're not serious. There one evening like that, it was raining, and everybody were like, I have to go home. I want to go to church. Everybody left. And
So you got him on now
left in
too.
the office, and I locked the office gate. I moved in. She was already waiting for me at the door. She just grabbed me, and before we know it.
All right.
But the end, no, they.
And so why you won't cut this story short?
Wait. You don't finish the gist.
You never finish.
Now,
The end, no, they sweet. The end, no, they good.
the disrespect that comes with such, you know, I once had something like this, but not with two people. One, in a particular unit I was heading, not in the office though. Now, I discovered that because she knows that MC Too Much is my guy,
Mm.
you know, she started to she will not misbehave directly.
Yeah.
People begin to tell me, the way what should they do? What did they happen? Say, if they date them, I mean, that might be. There's no wonder. Now, how you said you set your rules.
Yeah.
You tell them this, that. But among them, no stubborn one.
You can't be stubborn with me because I have normally
No,
me.
you never jam them.
Normally me, I don't joke my job.
You never jam them. You say you
No
cannot say
matter
you
how
can't be-
stubborn you are.
So you end the relationship.
I won't end it, but I will take it down because I will let you know that. Go, are you tasting me? You know, say I don't joke my job. I will tell you, we can do anything. You can do anything with me, but when it's time for me, when you see me working, I had a girlfriend like that at work. I tell her, okay, we're going in now. You start with so. Once she goes on there, blah blah blah, and she makes a mistake. Once we go on break, I tell her, what was that? What was that rubbish? What was that for?
But don't you think she may
Then
react somehow like?
she will feel bad. No, she will feel bad at that point in time. Then later when she gets back on air, she will do better. And when she comes back, she'll feel like,
Were
thank
you
you.
the head of the unit?
Yeah.
Now, have there not be days where you will not be around and she might just look at it like, who be this one? My guy know the, my organ know the. And she want to now misbehave and do not report her to you.
It's
Like,
because she wouldn't
sounds
want-
Like
she
an
wouldn't
interview.
want-
The way we're all just looking at.
She wouldn't want.
no, wait,
I'm telling you, I'm talking
God.
based on my experience.
He's trying to give us
She wouldn't want
a
her
larger
to be
view of what we're
reported to
talking
me.
about.
Because she knows if she gets reported to me, I won't take light with her. So for that reason, she will just cooperate like I'm there.
Okay, what about on the flip?
It's just like you setting your rules. Everybody knows that when this person is around to work, these are the things it does. These are the things it won't take.
Okay.
But
And it will never take it.
most of the time, the relationships are not really serious ones. They are just
Yes.
relationships on
Now-
the
But it
We
was-
know
it
that
was
the
serious,
office
and you're not married
romance
to
stays
her
in
yet.
my
can be
house.
I bet she-
between
together.
pairs, can be between the boss and the subordinates. The ones with the boss and the subordinates, most time they influence decisions. When a lady is dating her boss,
and I didn't say
and you be a
Confirmed.
you be a
That
pair,
one, undisputed.
she can influence the decision
and she rub
that
your
the
center
boss
of
will
love
take,
like this
you
one.
know,
It's
in your case.
undisputable. It's undisputable. Really, it is.
Which is not too good.
Yeah, at some point.
Then, but when you are pairs, like your colleague, you work together, and you are dating yourself, something may happen. Just as they pointed out, when you have issues, we are talking about dating, not just na the knack, na the date. Where we say maybe on phone, una con quarrel, una no so now sit down for the same place they work. It will affect the job.
One even happened at work that everybody at work knew about it. Even my GM knew about it. I traveled. Before I came back, the lady was knocking another colleague of mine. Everybody knew she was my girl. So my guy was angry with her. Everybody got angry with her.
Wait, they wipe another guy?
Go wipe. I traveled for just 1 week. I was not feeling fine.
For the same office?
I traveled for just 1 week. I was not feeling fine.
You see the reason why Cassie say no fit work? Because, if to say you know the office, you for no.
Immediately I came back, the first person I met at the gate said, oh my this
God.
1 week that you're not feeling fine, you to travel.
Oh, why pay?
This guy and this guy, every day they call you, every night, every day, always together. I said, you don't mean it. My best friend at work saw me. I was like, Baba, someone told me something now. I said, Baba, just forget about that girl. Now go. I saw my GM. My GM was like, I want to see you in my office. Something happened. Well, I heard about it too. I saw it too. But that girl, the girl really, I felt so bad. And do you know that really affected the girl to the point that, Oga felt disappointed because of how he knew how close we were, how
This
deep
is
we were.
actually something I want to say.
Okay. And do you know that the song she did for the station was dropped. So many things she did was dropped because of me.
Wow.
This is
I'm
like,
serious.
let's flip it now. If it were to be that both of you were dating and it was you who was caught snacking someone, do you think you would have gotten that level of punishment that was meted out to her?
It's a man's world.
This is what I'm saying.
That's double standard.
Because that's
actually.
one thing with office romance. If anything goes wrong, first and foremost, it's your name as a lady that they would dirty. It's you that they would say, oh, this one, she's cheap, this person has knocked her, that person has... And even if you've never knocked any other person except that guy, they just want to just run it that you've been ran through by all the men in the workplace.
Will you want to listen to what people are saying? It's your life.
No, I get that, but at the same time, I don't want
you
to...
are this person that you say you don't care.
I get that, but at the same time, I'm not going to give people the opportunity to talk trash about me at the end of the day, especially not at my workplace. Especially now at my workplace.
If
It could be
you
the outside one that I don't care, but
now.
especially now at my workplace.
Because that's where you are every
too much.
time.
Exactly,
That lady
and
needs something trashy.
I need to be respected.
You wouldn't
too.
do something trashy.
And there are also situations where maybe you're dating your superior, and you guys had issues.
Wow. Let's go on this short
sorry.
break. When we come back, this issue of superior and subordinates, involving office romance that Cassie wants to talk about, I think it'll be very interesting. Don't go away. It is still Jokes Aside.
Turn it up! It's the Wild Wild West. And Western Spring Television is pulling out all the stops to make sure that you don't miss out on every of the fun and happenings around you. Yup, we've got you covered because your girls got all the juiciest tidbits and entertainment news from around the world. Cross over to the chocolatey side of entertainment. Join me, Chocolate Cassie, on Eccentric as we take you into every bit of the juiciest news, fashion, music, movie updates, and other trending conversations. Together on the show, we'll get personal with your favorite celebrities via phone call, Zoom, or even live here in the studio. Eccentric will be showing on your TV screen on Western Spring Television, channel 190, only on Star Times.
Arrested, affected, sound, found. What do we see? What do we say? Flowing from a spring. A fact A to Z. Check and confirm. Eva is pounding current events. Traveling down from the business gist to the globally arising happenings, to the sports news, to the bittersweet infos. Guided transmission, even diffusion, vast and fast. Detailed facts are fled. Within seconds, nuggets of words that flew across borders are fired. Stories short and long, wrapped in bundles of words. broken and dissected as it is, except with her. This is the news as it is.
The guy told me that he didn't know we were dating, that he asked
you said everybody knew. Your boss knew. Your GM knew. They knew that you come and speak and drop her.
I'm telling you,
Guys,
I will blame the girl because the baby knew.
Blame both parties.
Jokes aside,
how will you blame
it's your
me?
fault.
How was my fault?
guys,
Because I
make una
traveled.
calm.
Why would I go to
Make
Lagos?
una calm down. Muna
You don't have
calm.
any.
And you
They're just defending a lady.
Wow.
You dated two ladies simultaneously.
Hello,
That was
guys.
in that office. It was
Hello,
that
guys.
office.
Hello,
Come
guys.
on.
Thank
That
you
was
so
another
much.
place. Come on. Come on.
This guy
Come on, do you there?
Okay,
my
guys.
God.
Welcome back to the show. I understand the tension is high now because they want to
Pressure Tiwa.
crucify Ja Michael for what happened, for the experience he shared.
Bad experience.
But
Bad experience.
Experience.
Now,
It's supposed to be bad experience for
before
the lady.
we went on that break, Cassie was about to explain something that concerns the boss and the subordinate. Going back to what happened at with the mayor of Toronto, he had to resign because of one thing. You know what happened for Nigeria?
Instead,
Nah,
the lady.
instead of the babe.
Which is not right.
What they are trying to fight now is why will the law favor, or why will the society favor the man?
You get.
If the babe go knock another guy, not be, affect the office job. But now you affect, why they can't punish the babe?
Now, so
Like,
God
that should
make
be,
this
that should
world.
be
though.
between the both of
You
you.
know,
Personally.
a man can marry,
You be
a man
so
can
wicked,
marry,
I was calling
a man
you
can marry
God.
4 wives. So
And this is
So you-
a woman will not marry 4 wives. So
the exact point
That's in
I
this
am trying to
that
make.
is how God made the world. God made the world that way. Oh.
This
Which
is the
God made
It is
the
not
world?
our own fault. Oh.
Wait, God
We are
made
the
the
head.
world.
Oh.
How many women did God give to
Okay,
Adam? What is this one talking about?
wait,
Okay,
God
what
wait.
about Solomon?
Wait,
How many
wait.
images?
What about David?
It was his
Guys.
David,
choice.
where we they look
It was
at
his
what do you
choice.
go? They
Guys,
look
It was
at Sheba.
not- it was not
But
better,
the
it was
permission,
choice.
wait,
Let's
wait,
not bring
It was his
politics
choice.
matters.
Wait.
What are you talking about?
Before we talk
Now
anything,
so
we
God
say,
make this
that's
world. Now so God make
that's
am.
what
Now so God make us.
That's what God make them.
Even
Okay.
even on your street, see Obuko, egot will be knocking so
Jamaica is
many
okay.
Are you
egots.
egot?
Yes, because he's a
Jamaica
he.
and Evelyn, I always find it difficult to see you guys sit close to each other.
I don't
What is God-
please
God
take our
don't
city
follow.
position. I don't want to see with this lady again. I don't want to see with her again.
I hate when people don't.
I don't want to
talk
see
things
with you again.
This is jokes aside. We're supposed to say it as it is.
Yes, we are saying it as it
How
is.
can you punish a lady for what happened between you two?
Because she was knocking
Not
my
on the
subordinates.
job. That is
Because I only traveled for 1 week.
It was personal.
Is that right? Has she done the right thing?
Let me move
It was personal.
to Cassie now.
Nah, Toto now.
Subordinates.
this is
Hey.
this is
No. You don't they make her dey emotional.
No, let her be emotional. I'm emotional now. I'm emotionally downcast.
Oh my God.
They were dating.
Please,
You were not
guys.
even husband. It's her Toto. She can give it to anybody.
Please,
she
guys.
wants.
Please, guys.
You know they give
Just
your
calm
own-
So
down.
what about the what about the
Guys.
emotional pains I went through?
Which
When I came, I was
It's
I was
only
sick.
your ego
My babe
that
saw me
was
to the
bothered.
park.
He was dating two people.
That
And
was
I
in,
knew-
that was not there.
I
That was
was controlling
another
them.
place. So not that place. So at that place I was dating only her. oh.
I bet shift.
Are you
Cassie.
said karma the other time? What is karma?
You see, this whole scenario is exactly like what I'm just trying to say. The whole idea of, the subordinate dating the boss, the superior, and something goes wrong. And then he feels like because he has the power,
Yeah.
he should deal with you. You guys are dating and then something goes wrong. He asks you to do a certain thing and you're like, no, I can't do it. It's against my principles, or I don't want to. Or you're like, okay, you know what, I'm done. And this is not ready to be done. And then he feels like, okay, because of that, I'm going to deal with you in the workplace. This is the same thing that Jamaica has done.
Yeah.
How have I done
his
that?
boss,
I was not even the one.
Wait, chill, because you would have actually spoken on behalf of her, but you chose not to. You were happy that
I didn't even say it. I didn't even know
How
about
do
it.
you
I didn't know about it.
expect
It was
him
better I knew about
to
it.
speak for
His
a lady
ego-
that
his
cheated on
ego-
Yes, now that's
Be
very my subordinate.
Be fair.
His ego was affected.
Be
And
fair now.
I asked a very, very
If I'm your
solid-
brother, what will you do?
Jamaica,
We
chill.
just
Chill. I asked a very solid question, okay? If it were to be you who cheated on that babe with a couple of other ladies,
But I did not cheat on her.
if it were to to be you.
But I was not to be you. I did not do it. She was all I did, and I was not feeling fine. I traveled for just 1 week.
A lot of experience with office romance. So you want to tell me all the ladies you've been dating, you've never for once cheated on one of them that you were knacking?
This one.
Speak with truth in your
I've
heart.
never cheated on one of them. What did you say now?
You heard me
I want to hear the question.
You heard me right, Jamaica.
Yes, I've cheated before, but
you have before.
No, you don't know, but they did not. I was not caught.
So now they can't be thief.
Let me thief. Everybody. Anything about Bani Barawo. I was not caught. But she was caught. She was caught in the act because she did it and everybody saw it. If I didn't know about it, I would just come and say, hey, my love.
That is why they say don't date anybody in the office. It can become very toxic. It's made him bitter. And he was just happy that, she had to leave. It's not wise at all.
She didn't leave. We were working. Later, we became friends. See,
this.
So
and she was still dating the guy in the office.
Okay, she can't finally leave you, go to date the guy.
I mean, the guy, we became friends. I said he was my son.
We became friends with the guy.
A lot of things together. We were playing together. But she was not always free whenever she sees me and the guy talking, because the guy became extraordinarily closer to me after that incident.
Actually,
wait. Did you and the guy, did you discuss the issue?
Did you at any point? It was later when the guy left that office, when we stopped working there, he now came around and he called me. And whenever he comes to town, I'll be the first person we call. Hello, about I'm in town. Oh, well. So when we now met one day, we're now talking. That was when the issue now came on, and he told me that the guy didn't come out really straight that we were dating. That he felt we were dating, but whenever he talks about the guy, we say. The guy will say we are not really dating, that we're just friends.
But babes,
that was why
to be fair.
But he is saying everybody in his office place knew.
Yes, the guy said he told the guy, like he told the lady, but lady was like,
he's supposed to be your G. Should have clarified with you.
To be fair,
he's not my friend, he's my subordinate.
If
we're not really
ladies
like that.
learn to close their legs,
and guys to learn to
wait.
Put what together?
If ladies
what are we putting together is straight.
Their leg and say no, do you know a lot would have been
why are you putting that responsibility on the ladies?
Do you know what I think?
Because if you say no, he will not rape you, and if he rapes you, that is the case.
Too much. Do you know?
You consented to it. You consented to it.
Responsibility on the lady.
No, it should be on you.
It's going to be shared halfway.
How?
Both ways it would go.
See, guys will come for you to say no and say, you are in a relationship.
Yes, do
you know?
I'm too much. Can I say something, please?
All right.
With this issue, I'll still go back to that Jan Michaels issue. Do you understand? Now, when the guy said, I felt you guys were dating, why couldn't he just put a course or to Jan Michael or, ask one or two people. Wait, I'm too much.
Ask one or two people. If he
really cared that she was dating Jan Michael, why couldn't he ask like two people? Are you sure this girl is not dating Jan Michael?
And if he respected you.
So I want everybody to know. I want to chop you. I want everybody to know. I say everything much. I like evening. Okay, I don't date evening. Joseph, I tell you, I want to date evening. Okay, I don't date evening. Baba, okay, I don't date evening. Say you come. Okay, I don't date evening. No, I want to know.
No,
we are just colleagues. Colleague. You don't want everybody to know what everybody want to do.
Wait. As MC Too Much now be, head of
So I will not go and meet MC Too Much. I want to date you.
And let's say he's dating somebody here, which we all know of. We've been hearing, we've been seeing.
What if I'm not sure that they are dating? Because we've not talked about it before.
Wait.
You said he felt. That means he has.
MC Too Much. If you are dating someone and you didn't tell me about it, how will I know? I don't even come to work all the time. I actually have a feeling that maybe you guys
to carry a signpost.
Jan Michael, you are bringing two opposite stories.
It's not two opposite stories.
Jan Michael.
He said he had a feel that
he said he had a feeling that
wait.
Make
una calm down. So that because all of them they call my names. I don't know the one answer.
Yes,
make una calm down. Make una take them easy.
That we all knew. Okay, this two.
Okay,
and I may not know.
How can you not know? Please,
how will I know?
But wait. If
you
not that the lady needed something, why under 1 week that the guy is not around?
Do you know what?
She waited for me to travel. That means she waited for me to travel to do whatever she want to do. And later she now gave me an excuse that the guy had an issue with his accommodation. He didn't have a place to stay. I said, hey, this is how we say me and you, we met in this particular town.
I can't believe he's so pained and speaking so passionately about this, knowing fully well that he has done this before. He has also cheated because he said that.
But not at that particular time, I was not cheating.
See, it is karma. You've done it to someone else.
See, woman, you gotta go karma. Wait till that happen.
And somebody did it to you.
Those people I dated then, Did I not tell them I was dating this? I told them everything. I'm dating you. I'm dating you.
They were on the know.
They know.
You told
so I didn't hide anything from anybody, any one of them.
So what he's saying now is, even when he was cheating on one,
he's not
she
being
was.
honest.
Jamaica is not lying.
She was
Forget
aware
about
that
that.
this
That
my
cannot do it.
this my co-girlfriend, my co-babe from this man, our boyfriend is our boyfriend.
Yes, do you know lady likes you?
Do you know the way women are wired?
It's a lie. If a lady likes
I will be in this office and I like you, and I know we're dating, and then you tell me that you're dating somebody else, and I'll be cool.
And
with
so.
it. And there will be no issue.
It happened It happened
when I was in the world.
What did they give them? What did they carry on that?
Forget to. Are you the one? Are you the one? Are you the one of the under? Have you been there?
Do you know what?
Do you know
why I'm blaming this girl? If you want to be a bitch, be a bad bitch.
Wait.
See, that's one thing. Why I'm blaming this girl is that, see, if you want to be a bitch, like you are not a good girl, do it fully with your full chest. Do you understand? When Jamaica was not around and he knocked the other guy, she was not supposed to even feel sorry about it. On to the next. Honestly, be a bad bitch.
Wait.
Not that you will not be.
Do you know it's actually possible that he will be dating two ladies and they will know? It's possible.
That's what I'm saying.
No. It is possible.
I would date three.
Really go seamlessly.
And they will know.
Then
without issues.
why
You
is
don't
such
have where
majority
they happen
may
where.
not?
Without
It's too much.
issues.
It's not dating. You guys are confusing dating and sex partners
That's
together.
the thing.
Dating.
You cannot date two people.
Dating.
Okay, guys. We
Women are
need to go.
emotional beings.
We need to go.
Dating.
There's no way
Make
they'll be
una
dating.
come.
If they like
Cassie,
you, if they like you,
I
cannot
you don't
like
care
you
whether
and
you're
share
dating,
you.
Guys,
I
she wants to
cannot
date you,
like
come
you
around and
and
date
share
you. That
you.
is you.
It's
Other
not
ladies will do
possible.
it that you cannot.
Guys, make
that you
una
cannot do
come.
it.
All right,
Another
we
lady
need to
cannot
go.
do
Thank
it.
you so very much. I appreciate you guys today. It's been a very tough one. King Eve,
Violence.
in 30 seconds, will you encourage office romance?
No, I won't. I mean, we just saw the whole chaos.
This is traumatic. I don't think it's going to
Why are
ever
you
get
pointing at
over
me
this.
now?
Jamaica just shared his experience.
much
And we
trauma.
spent almost like 30 minutes
I've
arguing.
learned.
What about those that came out positive?
Who?
I've seen. I've heard a lot of them.
Maybe they left the office place after they got
No,
together.
they're still working together now. Till now, I have people asking.
All right.
Now.
Cassie.
For me, it's not something that I advise anybody to do, honestly. For your peace of mind, your
But
mental health.
What happens to
Jesus.
when you like somebody, you go for it?
No, not in workplace. Like she said, so not in church. You see those two places for no good
No,
reason.
church, leave
For
church.
no
There's
good
nothing,
reason.
there's nothing in church. Church big now.
Don't say
Church
that.
big now. No, leave that one.
Now
No,
church, you go
leave-
see people,
leave church.
especially
leave
when it's a youth church.
Okay. Jamaica,
First
share
of
you
all-
go agree to that church.
No, I
Church.
Jamaica,
It's not like when we're in school, we have a lot.
I've
everywhere
never
before.
tried
Did you
that.
hear that? You don't date for church before.
Everywhere.
No, we are this whatever date. Now never date.
So, 30 seconds, please.
My own advice, first of all, I need security men to follow me out of this place because of these two ladies. They will beat me. Then, two, do whatever works for you. That doesn't work for A doesn't mean it won't work for B.
Good.
We are all in this world. We have our choices to make. We have our lives to live. So do whatever works for you. Simple.
So, I will take it from there. We are not same. Cassie's being is very from Eve. What she likes, Eve may not like it. Some people enjoy seeing their man every day. Yes, some people enjoy it. So if it works for you, please shoot your shots, go for it, hit it hard. Next week will be another time. My name is MC Too Much. Have a great evening. Guys, whether you like
I like that.
or not,
I like that. I like that.
hit it hard.
See that?
Jamaica story don't align. The guy just
If you want to hear the facts, let me tell you one thing. I will tell you. So you can
No,
go and
no,
down
no.
that saw everything.
Truth be told,
you know the person. I will tell you the person. You go and
Some
ask the
people,
person.
they're married from office.
See, I'm not disputing that.